there, my friend, and welcome to How to Become an Ansible Guru for the Rest of Your Life seminar. Only $99.99. So grab your coffee and enjoy. Drink it in. It goes down smooth. But the thing is, today we're doing Ansible blocks. Blocks are amazing. So remember, I'm studying. You're watching me study. We're studying together. We are learning about Ansible blocks, and they're amazing. Good stuff. So I did something, if you've been following along with ansible-navigator. If you check out the GIT repository, you can see the changes, but I'll show you quickly. ansible-navigator.yaml. I did 2 improvements, creature comfort improvements for us as we want to run it. So I did playbook artifact and enable false because I do not want to fill our I do not want to fill our directory with a bunch of artifact files. And then I did standard out. Here, I enabled standard out, no hold search, because every time I run an Ansible Navigator playbook. Let's do Ansible. No, let's do loop users. I do not want to do this because I just don't want to use the GUI as default. And so now you know. Now you're all cut up. Ansible Navigator fixes. So we are working with Ansible blocks. So let's create a vim block.yaml. If you don't know about blocks, read about them, learn about them, because they are an essential thing. Learn to use blocks. An essential thing in the exam. So cat inventory. Today, we're going to do super practical things like web servers, hosts, web servers. We're going to be installing Apache and tasks name. I'm just going to write out whatever comes to mind and then fix the names afterwards because I don't want to spend 20 seconds thinking about a name. Use a block. And now we create the block. And within the block, you have to put a name, install Apache. And just so you see, we do not have to put tasks again in here. That's not necessary. Ansible built-in.dnf name. Are you slowly starting to learn like the DNF module, what parameters you use, name, HTTPD? That's cool. That's cool. It just takes time. Don't worry about it. Because I'm also learning about blocks, and this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry, but I'm going to forget something, and then state, present, things are not going to work. But we'll figure this out together. So a block works. Let's do another name. It doesn't look correct, but it is. Name, and let's do copy custom config. So we're going to create our own virtual host with a custom configuration, and we're going to use Ansible built-in.copy to copy that over. And so let's jump over here, Ansible doc copy. And remember, scroll down at the bottom to get the examples. It's going to be really neat and nifty for the exam. So copy paste. So the thing with copy pasting stuff like this is let's not forget to change everything and fix everything that we need to fix. That sometimes happens with me. I copy paste and then I'm just off to the next thing. Delete root. And I forgot to fix something. So HTTPD and conf.d and custom.conf, right? Source is nothing because we're going to use copy content. Let's just put it down here, content. And the thing is, I like to use this block scaler, which is a literal block scaler. So everything that you write here in, it interprets it literally. If you want, I think this is called a folding scaler. Somebody's going to be screaming at me. Remember, I'm learning. Like, I can't remember these names, but I know how it works. That's the important thing. So it interprets line breaks, if you do this, as spaces. So this would all come out as one line, but with spaces. So if you don't know, go study it. So what I did right here is I cat apache conf. I wrote this out earlier just so you wouldn't have to watch me do that, and I would not make you suffer through that. So see all these line breaks and how it looks? It's going to look like that in the custom.conf file. So what are we going to do now? Yes, let's do rescue. That's going to be the next section, and I will explain what's wrong. And then always, that section always runs. So let's go up here. I need to see. Oh, that was correct. Correcto mango. So for the rescue name, so if scroll up here, if the install Apache or copy custom config does not work, let's say install Apache doesn't work, it's going to skip the custom copy config and it's going to go straight to the rescue. And so in the rescue, we're going to do two things. We are going to remove the custom conf file, and we are also going to do something else. We'll figure it out. Remove custom config file, because we don't want that just if we're having issues. What is it? File. See, we're going to have to figure this out. Ansible doc file. So if you wonder, because I'm Icelandic, why I speak the way that I speak, it's because I lived in LA for a year and then I lived in Canada for 5 years. So I wish I spoke with a British accent. That would make me sound like I would gain 10 IQ points right away. But alas, I'm not gaining any IQ points. File, is there not like an absent thing? Built-in file, state, directory, state. There it is. I knew, I just wanted to be sure because you were watching me like, it's under pressure, pushing down on you, pushing down on me, no matter what. Okay, state absent. So it's http conf.d and then custom.conf. We want to get rid of that bad boy. What else do we want to do if that failed? Let's make a line. Make it beautiful. Make it beautiful. You're beautiful. Beautiful. Trying to remember. Yeah, instead of doing, let's just keep it simple. I was going to do something fancy in my mind and nothing came to mind. So I hope you're laughing with me and just taking it easy. Like the TikTok brains are having a meltdown because this is not going quick enough. But let people know. I'm a big fan of that. Ansible. So this is something that you should learn. Built-in debug, and you can do two things. So if you have a variable, you can do that, and just, if it's called Tyson, then it's just going to print out whatever Tyson has inside of him. Message. Here you can actually write a text and then put variables in there if you want. Apache installation failed or copy custom config failed. Okay. So if this fails, it's going to write this message to us, which is nice. And then it's going to remove the file. And let's delete always right now. Let's just see what happens. When we're going to use ansible-navigator because we just fixed the ansible-navigator YAML file. Run block YAML. I'm kind of, are you, like, the suspense is killing me. It's like the finale of Biggest Loser. Installing Apache. Oh, that happened. Okay. Okay. Let's do, so right now we can't do curl node 1 connection refused. We're going to fix that, but I like the way that you're thinking. So ansible node 1, let's just see what's happening right here. Curl node 1. We're going to fix this as well. So it's been installed, and let's do cat etc h. I'm going to put this at the top of the screen because I'm your friend. httpd conf.d custom. It's there. It is there. So if you're wondering what happened, Arminator, what is going on? Systemctl status httpd service. The service is disabled, not running, and so nothing is happening. So good stuff. Now you know. A little Monica, a little bit of Linux tutorial there. So that's just going to be $5. Rescue. Oh man. So always runs. So let's do name. First, we're going to have to fire up. See, the thing is, we can argue over the logic of what I'm writing out, but I'm just writing out what comes to mind. So bear with me. Ansible start Apache server. Ansible built-in .service name httpt state. Here's the thing. Start it versus restart it. Let's do start it. Start with that. There are things that we would maybe want to do restart it. But this is for the exam. This is not for protection, people. Stop yelling at me. Why are you so angry? Little man. So, open firewall. This one is juicy. Ansible.posix.firewall I think. Ansible doc. What are we discussing here? Firewall D. Is that not installed? Oh man, I'm on node 1. Hello. It's no wonder I get confused. So many tabs. Firewall D. So remember, scroll down to the bottom. And there are a few things you have to, like, for the exam, remember. I have to remember. So I'm talking to myself. I am going to take these 3 lines because they are important. We are going to delete that. Hello. And Permanent, remember that for the exam. Immediate, remember that. State enabled, remember that. You can see a theme developing here. So something else, there is a service thing. I'm just scrolling just to show you. I knew that it was there. But service HTTP, because we're not like, we're living in a cave, people. This is not encrypted. So this is always going to happen. And the thing is, if this is already open, Ansible is fancy. So it's idempotent. Look it up. It's Greek for awesome. So it's not gonna like do this. The only module that's not idempotent are the command and shell. So we're gonna do that later. But just so you know, it's not gonna be doing this all the time. So if HTTP is started, it's gonna be like, hey, whatever, man. I'm not doing anything. So this is gonna be interesting, right? So use ansible-navigator to run this bad boy. Why do Linux administrators do this? Like looking for instead of just writing it out, which would take no time. No time. Okay. Because when we write it out, we make mistakes. Run the block, man. Okay. Line 45. Always set line number. Set number. I'm honestly, whatever. For some odd reason, I can't remember set number. But you're waiting. So you can see there's an indentation issue here. It's always the indentation. Block, rescue, always. And now we just have to fix this. And we're going to do it the fancy smancy way. So Control V, J, capital I, space, escape, right, one man, one block. Will it run? Who knows? Oh. Okay, let's go over this. Gathering facts. So I've seen people write, not that I'm critiquing. Remember, I'm not the Ansible guru here, but people write gather facts true. Is it like that? Because I never write it. Let's see what happens. Gathering facts. Okay, so it's gather facts true, but that's on by default. It always gathered the facts unless you tell it gather facts false. If you don't need to gather the facts about the remote node, you don't have to run it. It's like if you care about milliseconds of your life. But there are times that you should not gather facts. But I'm saying you don't have to write that. But you can. There are so many things that you don't have to write, but we all do. So installing Apache, see, it just says okay because it was already done, idempotent. Start Apache, open firewall. So technically we should be able to do curl node 1. The thing is, I know it's going to fail. I know what's going to happen. Yeah. Because I worked with Apache a lot. And you know what's happening now? We're getting the welcome page. So the firewall, everything's working. It's awesome sauce. So let's do something. Let's make this super awesome. So now we're going to do an index.html file. Let's do it right here. I think. The font is so big on my screen that I'm lost in translation here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Name. Create index HTML. Ansible built-in copy. See, the copy thing, it has superpowers. Ansible doc copy. And so I don't have to do this. I am just, I don't know. I'm just reminding you to always check the documentation. But now we're on a roll. We're not going to check anything. We're going to cowboy this thing. Path source dest var. What's it? Var. I'm having like a thing. SSH note to CD var. Yeah, I know. I knew. Why do we second guess ourselves? Who knows? Who knows? Index.html. Is it true? So, oh, my eye just blew out. Oh, that was nice. Come on. So why do we do that? Why do we second guess ourselves? Let's make this a one-liner. Welcome to my amazing host. Remember host name. Remember the magic variables? Look them up. We have to learn them. You have to learn them. See, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. Oh, man. I hope you're enjoying this. I am. Fun with computers. What's not to like? Let's run this bad boy. Because we're gonna get an error or something. Okay. Create index HTML. And now we should curl node 1. Somebody's having a spasm. See, if I cat right now, there's no line break. This does not look. And see, welcome to my amazing host, no one. So what if we curl node 2? Whoa, magic variables at the wizardry of doom destruction. See, but there's no line break at the end. So what you could do, now an Ansible guru is going to tell me you don't have to do it. I know I don't have to do it like this. I have to run the thing in it, Mike Jiggy. Let's run this. This is the beauty about Ansible. It's like, just go do your stuff while I have a tea. See how it looks now? Line break. Okay. What do we have to do now? I want to kind of make this fail. Just so you can see, if we go at the end of the road, still I can't hold. As you can hear, I'm an 80s, 90s baby. So what's going to happen now, it's going to try and install the HTTP package, which does not exist. So I want it to, it's going to jump. I don't know why I'm doing this. You have no idea what it's going to skip the copy custom callback. It is going to skip the create index HTML. It's going to jump to the rescue. It's going to let people know that the Apache installation failed. It's going to remove the file. I've never tried this, so let's see what happens. failed. Okay, now we can go over what happened. So gathering facts always happens. Don't have to write it in. Install Apache. It failed. No package HTTP available. I knew it. So it skips the two remaining tasks, and it goes to let people know. Message. Apache installation failed or copy. So then it goes to the rest of the rescue section, which is remove the config file. Nice. And it did restart because that's in the always section. It did not restart because it started. Now we're going to run into a potential issue, which is why I was thinking about started versus restarted. So if we curl at the end of the road. Okay, so now if we did, it's still showing us the, yeah, I know why it's doing that. It should do that. But now you know why it's jumping to the rescue section. So let's go back and fix this back here. Now we're going to do something, the final thing. Thank you for hanging out and you're learning Ansible with me. We are going to name check if Apache is up. So we're going to use the URI for that. So we are just going to, I think it's just URI. Trying to find the most simple check. I think it's just this one. And let's use this because we want to register. Okay. Earl. Let's do something fancy with that so we don't have to repeat anything. Don't want to do return content because I don't know what it is. I'm going to figure that one later. Register web test. Just one word. And here we're going to do something. Wonder if we could do this. Inventory. No, item. Okay. And now let's do loop. Node 1. Node 2. And just now we can use amazing. Let's. No, I want a space. I need some space. Name just debug. Ansible. Oh, I see an issue. Like, hello, why didn't you say anything? I thought we were friends. Ansible. That was correct. Built-in debug. So, var. And now we can just do web test. And we see anything and everything that's in web test. Register should be like that. If I remember correctly, let's run this bad boy. Debug. So, yeah, there's an issue with name debug. Yes, because hello, it's so off that it's not funny. So let's do this. I think that's good enough. Okay. Sweet. See what happened. It's a lot of information. Copy the file over again, which is nice. So check if Apache is up. Okay. Node 1, web test, status code 200. It's a lot of information. So I wonder what, let me think. I think we can do this differently. I think we can skip the loop, which is fine. You saw it, but I think that we can do inventory hostname. Just use a magic variable right here. Don't need to loop anything. Web test, var web test. I think this should be stunning. I wonder if this works. I think it should. Yeah, and it did. Node 1 web test. And so it's also returning our X. X is going to give it to you. X Ansible, custom Ansible block, which we set right here, this custom header. So I think we're good to go. Like, I hope this wasn't too long, but hopefully you have a better understanding or some understanding of Ansible blocks. They are useful in many situations. So let's say, I don't know, you have a database server. You want a block that has a task of doing a dump, but first you have to check, is it mounted, the directory where the database dump should happen? How much space does it have? If it doesn't have enough space, then you jump to the rescue section. So there's a lot of like neat things that you can do. So yeah, I think we're happy. We did a bunch of stuff today. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, but I'm happy if you're happy. I appreciate you watching. Hope this wasn't too long, but I'm just learning. Yeah. Talk to you later, man. I appreciate you. Until the next one. Bye.